Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, KCB, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of setting suns and setting spirits. We're gonna do it! We're gonna do it, folks! We're gonna get through this map. The goal, the objective. Bring it to morning. The objective is, ooh. Northern Lights are so beautiful, aren't they? Okay, north is where I'm pointed, right? My truck is pointing this way. That's north because those are the Northern Lights. Even though the sun was setting in the south. Okay, and I am pointed, zoom in, I'm pointed this way. That's north. But according to the map, little arrow, that's west. That should be north. And the sun was setting behind me, so it was setting in the west. So the sun was setting in the west. Okay, that's cool. But the Northern Lights were in the east. I thought the sun was setting in the wrong place, but there's no, well, now I can't see because of the thing. There are no Northern Lights in the north, but Northern Lights in the east. Now, I know where the Kola Peninsula is, and I know the Earth's magnetic pole has shifted, but it hasn't shifted to St. Petersburg. Well, St. Petersburg is south. It hasn't shifted to out in the place that's east of the Kola Peninsula. Look up the Kola Peninsula. Who am I? MapQuest? Anyway, okay, let's get going. The objective is to bring some fuel to, well, I got the fuel in the Jeep now. I need to take the Jeep, meet it up with this, and then go here and do another map, and then go do several other maps until I get the whole thing mapped. And I don't know how I'm going to get these things mapped, but there is a way to get there. Cross this ice? Oh boy, that looks fun. I don't know what's cracky ice, what isn't cracky ice, but we'll find out when we get there. I need the Jeep that I've got parked on my trailer. I'm bringing a lighter truck, right? No, I'm not bringing the lighter truck. I'm bringing the truck that has the fuel, because the other truck doesn't have fuel. I'm going to need fuel. Yeah, I've got fuel in both of these vehicles. I can't tell which is which, but I got fuel in both of these vehicles. Yeah, 48, 14. It's not enough to refill. It's enough to refuel the portable exploration unit. It's not going to be enough to refuel this thing. That's okay. This thing can always recover. This is quote-unquote easy mode, which means I'm not playing in hard mode. I am just playing a normal game. But I am playing with all paid DLC vehicles. So if you tell me, oh yeah, you know, you can find a better vehicle here or here on this map, I'll go, oh, that's great, thanks. I'll grab it and then sell it. Because I'm playing with all paid DLC vehicles. That's part of my shtick. It's like Wuzzle on Wheels has an extra restriction on him. Go see Wuzzle on Wheels. He's on my YouTube channel, in my featured channels list. Wuzzle on Wheels is there. Probably near the end of the list. Might have to expand it. WEZZLEONWHEELS. Wuzzle on Wheels. He's Australian. He plays in hard mode, but basically the same thing that I'm doing, except in hard mode, and he's much better than I am. one thing. And he is going through all of the maps. He's like gone through all of the maps and just waiting on new maps to come out. And it took him over 3 years, something like that. So I have no hope. I'm already an old guy. I'm going to be in my 70s by the time I finish this. Mid-70s or something. And in a home. Hopefully I'll be able, they'll let me take my, whatever console I'm using at the time with me into the home and let me stream. I don't think my headset was on right there. Maybe my mic might have sounded quiet because I don't think my headset was on right. Anyway, hopefully that's better. But I'm going to try. This is not going to be another Age of Empires. If you've watched my Age of Empires, if you're a fan of Age of Empires 2, I have a Let's Play of that where I'm going through all the scenarios. I only got through like 5 scenarios before I realized I can't play this game anymore. It's too difficult for me. I used to play it, but it's too difficult for me. And I was only playing the so-called, I didn't even get through the so-called easy ones. They did change the AI to make it harder, but it's a real-time strategy game, and my real-time thinking is not good, and my nerves couldn't handle it, and my reflexes couldn't handle it, my decision-making couldn't handle it, and so I stopped. So it's very disappointing. It's the only Let's Play that had a goal to it that I stopped. I stopped playing Minecraft. That was like ongoing. Can't remember what else I stopped. I stopped other things because I finished the game. Well, my goal with Age of Empires was to get through all of the scenarios, and I didn't come anywhere close to getting through all the scenarios. So that was a big disappointment. And I'm concerned that I'm going to be playing this game for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and then get to the point where, well, I just cannot get through the rest of this game. It's too hard. Sorry, folks. I'm out of here. You can send your cards to P.O. Box Sad Fool at Old Age Home Village. Disappointment, USA. Anyway. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know what to say. This has been so torturous. Okay, do I have this thing, or do I need to find this thing? Because there are some new tasks that I haven't found yet. Stop the engine. Look on the map. What is next to me here? Shabby guardhouse. This might be a new one. Shabby guardhouse. Do I have shabby guardhouse on here? I do. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. I am eventually going to have to go through, as of a certain point, I got all the tasks. I got all the tasks in the west, southwest. But there are going to be some tasks I haven't found yet. Once I search everything, I know I'll get everything. But see, like, there is a task. A new task showed up when I scouted here. Self-container antique. And I don't think I have that. No, I do have it. Did I go get it? Maybe I got it. There were some new tasks here. Oh, maybe they appeared in here. Abandoned convoy. Yes, I need abandoned convoy. And I need forecast unclear. Okay, so I need to grab these two. And here's where I'm picking up the trailer. So, and that's actually where I'm headed by there. So I'll be able to grab those two. I just got to remember to grab those two. I have inclement weather, Army Reserve. And what's the third one? Rural Spelunker. Yes, I have those. Okay. But I still haven't gotten across this river. I don't know the best way of getting across this river. Because it's got cracky ice, and this is a heavy vehicle, and I've got one of these trapped in the river already. I had to drag it out with its sister vehicle with the big crane. Or its brother vehicle. I've got two of these babies. The Mastodon pack, DLC pack. And I think I said I probably can't get across there. And in this map, I definitely need two of them. One to do the hauling and one to have the big crane so I can reach out. Because there's a earlier, like in episode 3 through 8, were incredibly difficult. Let's go around. I had to, there's a, it won't be crackly on the rocks. I've learned that. And those earlier episodes from last week, I had to use the other truck with the big crane to pull a trailer over a helicopter that's abandoned in one place. There's an abandoned helicopter which blocks your road. Oh. My headset is not staying on my head properly, which is making my voice quieter. Hopefully you can still hear me fine over the engine sounds and the weeping sounds. Oh, this map has been so bad. And I thought Rift was bad. Well, Rift was bad. The last map, the boss map of the original, the final boss map of the original 3 maps, the original game. But this map is a heck of a welcome to the DLC map regions. But definitely, I've got all the paid DLC. Oh good, this is ice. I will not be able to get up this ice. I can almost guarantee I will not be able to get up this ice. There are poles. There are poles I can winch to. Okay, yeah, see, the Mastodon can get over a lot of things because it's heavy. I don't have ice tires on. I have like mud tires on, but now that's good physics modeling. I was saying last time they didn't model the physics well with the normal force. The heavier you are, the more traction you should get. But that they did well. Cracky ice, cracky ice, cracky ice, cracky ice, cracky ice. Oh, don't get stuck on between the... That's a bad place where this thing can get stuck. What I'm going to do is cheat some. Well, not really cheat. I'm going to winch the trailer, the portable exploration unit, or proto exploration unit, the pew pew pew. I'm going to winch that behind me and drag that to where I want it. And then it's going to be slow going, but it might be less slow going than actually trying to drive there with the Wrangler. Oh, for goodness sakes. Come on, you can make it. I have complete confidence in you, baby. And it was well deserved. Yeah, I'm just going to winch this thing behind me. And then when I need to, I will use the crane to unload the Wrangler. Which will save fuel on the Wrangler and possibly save heartache. Okay. Now, when I get here, I am going to go here and pick up these things. Something like that. And then something like this. I cannot take them both on this flatbed. I have a long, this vehicle comes with a long, this vehicle comes with a long bed, but it's only 3 slots, and you need 4 slots to take the Jeep and the trailer. The Jeep is lighter than the bed, so it's actually easier to manipulate with this large crane, but unfortunately it doesn't have... I can take the other thing on here, but I have to winch it from its A-frame winch point and twirl it around and stuff. I can go ahead and just carry this one on the crane. Seems to be light enough, the vehicle. You know the vehicle's light enough that the Russian crane can actually lift it up. Although I do lift it up by, where am I turning? Where's the, I lift it up with the winch, not with the crane itself, because the Russian crane is very weak. If you try to manipulate things with the crane, it, another one of these things, huh? I'm looking to see if there's a way around it. That looks like track the ice over there. Never doubt the Mastodon. Never doubt the Mastodon. Whoa! Probably don't need to climb up that rock, though. Now, why was it helpful? In what way was it helpful to have that thing there? To put down the cement there. Okay, I know it was probably nice and flat when they first put it down. And is this where I'm turning? Yes, this is where I'm turning. So, east winch. Hope these aren't railroad tracks. They aren't. Yes, part of my 100% playthrough is scouting the entire map, including areas that aren't revealed through the waypoints. Because sometimes things hide in little nooks and crannies, not just on the roads on the way to task, but they'll hide in little nooks and crannies. So I try to map every pixel of the map that I can. Sometimes a couple of maps, like there was one map in Alaska, I couldn't map because it, you had to cross an ocean, so I couldn't map the ocean. A friend was exploring empty houses in the north. His name is Iceman, and he saw a truck. Not a usual one, it looked like an army trailer train that had been there forever. If you could get me the barrels from it, you could keep the rest. Okay. No, I'm not going to track it. Where else? Where are the other ones? I thought there were 3 of them here. Was it just the 2? I swear I thought there were 3 of them. Abandoned convoy, which I just got. And forecast unclear, which I don't have. Which is not there. Forecast unclear is good. Oh, come on, go off. Point. Off. Maybe I'll be able to turn through those trees, we'll see. Stop the engine, because I gotta save fuel. Forecast unclear. We're revising our stock and found some boards, Iceman, probably intended for the old metro station up in the mountains. But the driver lost contact with us, so we forgot about it. Can you help? You want the boards. Okay, I understand wanting the boards. But the driver got lost, and so you forgot about everything? The boards and the driver? What, are you going to use those boards to build a coffin for your driver? Is that the idea? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that driver. We better get those boards, because we don't have enough spare wood for a coffin for him. Of course, we'll have to wait till spring to put him in the ground. Sorry, was that too morbid for an all-ages channel? I don't think I'm going to get around that. Yeah, I'm not going to get through. Gotta find the boards. Who cares about the driver? We gotta get me those boards. Okay, I am actually going to stop here again and obsessively go through these tasks to make sure I have them. Shabby guardhouse. See, I don't have shabby guardhouse. Where is shabby guardhouse? I don't have shabby guardhouse. I missed that on the way. Please tell me it's here. Oh, for goodness sakes. Ugh, I thought there were 3. One of them was here. I'm just gonna mark it. Okay, forecast unclear is on the map. Rural Spelunker is, wait a minute. here. This is what I want. Shabby guardhouse is not accepted yet. Dead calm is there. On thin ice. Normally I would do this after I've scouted everything, but I gotta make sure it's so hard to get around this area that I want to try to keep track of these on the way. Clement weather, we just got. Pit stop. We got factory skyline. I'm sure we've got. Yes. Forecast unclear. That's a repeat. Forecast unclear. Army Reserve, that we just got. Unlucky number. Please tell me I got that one. Unlucky number, okay. Rural Spelunker. Rural Spelunker. Abandoned Convoy. Abandoned Convoy. Temporary measures. Temporary measures. Self-contained antique. Self-contained antique. On thin ice. Didn't I just... Is that a repeat? I think that's a repeat. Roll Spelunker. That is a repeat, right? Yeah, that's a repeat. Overturned train cargo. That's a pure contest. Self-contained antique. Okay, so the only one I'm missing so far is this this one. The only undiscovered one, which I could have discovered right along the way. It's just right there. I didn't mark it. Okay. Well, I will discover it. I will have to go back and discover it on the way back. Maybe I should go back now. Well, I have to take the trailer back somehow, so. But the trailer isn't coming back that way. The trailer is coming back around this way. Because I've got all this to discover. Maybe I'll just send a different vehicle out there to get that. It's on the road. I can send the Hercules out to get that. Although there is like some icy patches that I might need one of these. I don't remember if the icy patches were before or after that. I want to make sure I get all the way to there. So let's actually bring it back here. Back here if I can get there. I don't need to quite go that far. I don't think. To here. I think I'm going to have to climb over stuff to get there. We'll see how I can get there. But I want to make sure I get all the way to the north and then as far to the east as I can get. And then I'll come back down this road. And I'll do that with just the Wrangler, I think. I'll see how far I can get with just the Wrangler. You know what, this is probably a good place to unload the Wrangler. Because this looks like it's going to be a tricky... did I didn't attach the winch. Right. Back there a few feet will be a good place to unload the Wrangler. Okay. I mean, being on the intersection is not bad. Let me actually get out of the way. I will take the Wrangler in there on its own. Because that looks like a place where the Wrangler would do better. Oh, wait, I gotta unpack. Now this thing is so light, I probably can move the crane and it not go down. It's lighter than a load of bricks. I'm sure. Or a load of metal or whatever it is. Iron. Oh no, see, the crane is going down. Yep. I did not lower this thing. It lowered itself because the crane is so weak. And it's down. Yep, it was already on its... Yeah. Oh, I need to refuel that. And it's probably out of range of me refueling it. But I'll make sure... Well, the Wrangler already has all its fuel. So... The Wrangler should have enough fuel now. But I can give some fuel to this thing. Ugh. Oh, by the way, I mention this every so often. If you're struggling, and this is especially the case with these really quick vehicles with really narrow turning radii. In your settings, the very first setting, game, and then the very first setting above that, steering mode. I am playing with a controller, but notice I have it set to steering wheel. And if you look over to the right with the flavor text, the very last sentence, it mentions that it will cause the automatic wheel centering if this mode is used with a controller. And you're probably going to want to do that, because without the automatic wheel centering, you really whip around, and it's very inconvenient and difficult. Refuel. Sure. Yeah, sure. That's good enough. I can refuel that unit from this truck. There's no fuel stations anywhere around here, right? No, probably not. Because why would there be fuel stations? Except like near the garage, I think. Okay, yeah. See, I see a little ramp to go over to get there. There's going to be a task through here, I'm sure of it. So I want to get there eventually. Yeah, this is a place where I need to get to. Yeah, I'm just pulling up here and trying to get... Hopefully this will do it. If this doesn't do it, I'll be sad. Like I was sad last time that I missed the spot. New objective discovered. Old crossing. Area has been scanned. And it did scan all the way. So now my next place to scan is going to be... why did that do that? Pick up these two things. Old crossing. Oh, but I can't get over there this way. I might be able to drive the Jeep across the ice there. I bet I can. And then scan like here. It's probably not going to get... oh, I need to go all the way to here. Okay. Well, I'll try to scan here. Right around here. I'll know it's the dead end, so I'll know to get there. And pick up Old Crossing. That was the only one I needed. And I'm going to, because I have to go across that weird path, I'm just going to go with the Wrangler and then pull the Hercules around. Hopefully find a better way to get around the Hercules. So what I will do is refill everything from the Hercules. Wait, where am I going? Oh, get rid of this. Get rid of this. And get rid of this. Okay, so I didn't need to go there. Oh, that's an exit there. Okay. I do want to go here because I want to refuel. And then back here. Because I did not fuel everything. And it'll still be dark. Because it's dark in the morning. Oh, it's darker. I should have waited longer. Oh well. So where does that road go over there? Oh, it just goes into... it just goes into this wall, it looks like. It shows that it continues, but it doesn't really continue. Ouch! Stop the engine, put the brake on, refuel from the Zix, not the Zix itself, but the Zix trunk for player supplies. Well, let's do the service kit. Okay, that gives me one there, and now the small roof rack, and oops, no, here. Now, I have 37 gallons left, plus what is in the Zix, which is very little. So the Zix is going to need to be refueled itself before it can go many places. But I can refuel it back with this thing if I got fuel left, if I need to use the Zix. But right now, this thing is going to do a bit on its own. Custer, how you doing? You've been lurking for a while, huh? Hey, I got an important question to ask you. when you first joined the stream, you're not a subscriber on Twitch. When you first joined the stream, did you get a pre-roll ad? And if so, how long was it? Because I've been running ads during my breaks to try to cut down on the pre-rolls. For those of you watching on YouTube, you don't have to worry about ads because I'm never going to be. I don't want to be monetized on YouTube. I'm only monetized on Twitch because of technical reasons. This helps with my ability to stream in multiple resolutions. Did you lurk and then leave? Glad to hear you've been lurking. You can type !lurk in Twitch chat and you'll get a nice message acknowledging your lurkiness. And !unlurk. Oh well. I think he said he's lurking and then he left. Wait, which way am I going next? Oh yeah, I gotta get across there, which I'm going to do. This way, so I could have just gone straight. That would have been better. I could have triggered it from the other side. But now that I'm here, and I have to turn around anyway, well, that was a waste of fuel. Or I could just drive across that frame there. That looks safe. What? I was on top of it. I swear, I was on top of it. And then I stopped my engine. Okay, show task. Old crossing. Bridges are not as critical in winter. They aren't. But as the ice melts, all of the northern shore will be cut off from the harbor. That has to be fixed. Rewards are okay. I will accept it. And I think I can probably cross without that. It looks like I can cross without that. I don't know how much cracky ice I'm going to run into, though. But we'll see. The Jeep is light. The trailer is not. The trailer weighs more than the Jeep by quite a margin. There was a flagged item there I could have grabbed. Make my life easier later on, but I didn't see it. I am glad I have the snow tires in this thing, but yeah. The vehicle is so light, those snow tires do not exactly... Oh, could I cross there? Maybe, but I think I can cross here better. And, rocks? This thing does good with rocks. But, that's a lot of rocks. I don't trust the ice just to the right of me. Trusted my ability to get over the rocks more than my ability to, okay, now I gotta cross here. As long as they're ice sheets, I should be okay. Basically, if there's anything on top of the crackly ice, or on top of the ice, it's generally safe, I found, based on... Oh, and then it's just get up here any way I can. looks like it's just snow. And once I get up there and trigger this, I will take another break. I'm coming up to 45 minutes. If you're watching on Twitch, of course, I'll be back. If you're watching on YouTube, though, the YouTube episode will end, and I can't get up this snow because the trailer is too darn heavy. I probably will not be able to winch the trailer up either, but I'm going to try it. Well, let's see. If I put it in low, put on the diff lock. Oh, I can make it. And here I was about to insult the Wrangler. You know, I should have done that when I was dragging the prototype unit across the tracks there. I wasn't even thinking about it. That I should try that before I try anything else. More rocks. Love me some rocks. This thing has a special suspension. It's called a crawler suspension. Only comes with this vehicle. And yeah, it does great on rocks. Especially with its default tires. But the default tires are terrible in mud, so I'm not using them. Mud and snow, same difference. That was oak. That was not cracky ice, it was just asphalt. Got me a little worried there. It is ice. Asphalt with ice. Drift back, drift back, drift back. Keep at least a couple wheels on the snow. There you go. Oh, wait. What? This was supposed to be a task around here, wasn't there? Oh no, this is where I was gonna do the scout thing. Okay. Yeah, I want to do it here to make sure I get to the thing. Okay. And then if I could get down there, I can continue this way. Yes. Let's do this and see if I made it safely. I can stop the engine. I can activate the radar. I can do the radar. Look closely to see if it picks anything up. Upgrade, of course. Ooh, and a bunch of tasks too. Nice. New objective, supplies delivery. New objective, track walker. New objective, knee deep. New objective, frozen in time. All right, now we're building up the objectives. Area has been scanned so I can look at the map. Did I get the whole thing? Well, not completely. I'm gonna have to go up here to make sure I get the edge, I think. Because I don't think going up here will work. But I'm gonna want to go there anyway to grab that task. I'm not sure if I can drag the exploration unit there though. Might. I'll try to drag the exploration unit there. And then through, there is what looks like a path through here, but it looks like it's icy. Maybe it's cracky. I don't know. I'll figure that out next time. Right now, I'm going to go to here and then try to go to here. Yeah, something like that. And maybe to here and do another pass there. Yeah, and then Oh, I still have so far to go along this way. And there's going to be all this stuff in the middle that I'm going to have to do as well. Well, folks, that is going to be it for this YouTube episode. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I still got a couple hours to go. If you're watching on... Oh, I still got 3 hours to go. Jeez, really? Yeah, really. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this episode. The next YouTube episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m., 1800 hours in the UK, and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. And it'll be midnight in either before New Zealand. It'll be midnight in either Bangladesh, if you're watching it in the summer. No. Yes, in the summertime, or if you're watching in the wintertime, it'll be Thailand. Is that right? I don't know. One of those two. Time zones are funny in the U.S. If it's in the wintertime, it'll be in Thailand. No. Summertime in Thailand, wintertime in Bangladesh. Anyway, those are more or less the 4 corner time zones of the Earth. And Bangladesh is +6. UTC +6. Thailand is UTC +7, which, if we're ahead an hour because of the summertime, then it'll be Thailand. Yeah. All right, folks, because they're smart. They don't go on daylight savings time. Anyway, folks, that is, like I said, Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, thank you much for watching, and I will see you then.